Hi, today is Wednesday, February 11th, 2024. 25. I was just looking at a calendar and I got confused. It's about 8:10 in the morning. My work starts at 9, but I usually start to work at 8:40 or 8:35. So I have about 30 minutes to go before I start to work. It's snowing outside, not heavily. It's like a flurries of snows, white stuff from the sky, right? Flakes are thin and quite moisture. It contains a lot of moisture, so as soon as it lands on the ground, they just melt, right? But we are seeing some pileup of snow, and we gotta be careful on the road today, both for passengers and the cars, right? It could be dangerous and slippery. We gotta be careful. So today I'm gonna read some article, some quotes from AT&T. There's a cleaning crew lady who just popped into this labor union office. She'll be going soon. And also the doors are open. So let's see if I can read some. I just pulled this off from AT&T, right? So this article is from AT&T, the American #1 carrier and probably CSP in America too. I work for Korea Telecom KT, the #1 cloud service provider in Korea, and also we are #1 telecom carrier in Korea too. I've worked for KT for 30 years and I like my company. KT served me well and I contributed a lot to my company too. So until that time that I have to retire, I will be loyal to my company and also contribute hugely to my company. So let's find out what AT&T's internet is all about, right? Eligible and exclusive events, downtown bill credits. So there are a couple of articles here. I was interested in the several information from AT&T. Let's find out what an eSIM and how it works, right? eSIM, SIM card, but it's electronic. You don't need a physical SIM card or SIM chip, but instead you just put in the passcode, kind of a serial number, into your phone, then it is automatically activated. So this is how I practice English, right, on a daily basis. Usually I just roam around so that I could walk and exercise, and also it gives me feel of I'm an instructor, right? When you become an instructor, you should know much more than other people, so you concentrate and you try to memorize. That's what I'm gonna do, right? What is an eSIM and how does it work? If you recently spent time shopping for the latest smartphones or devices, you've probably heard the term eSIM. Here, smartphones are just one word, right? Instead of two, right? And if you are the type of a person who prefers a virtual experience over a manual one, at least when it comes to connecting to your wireless network, you will want to know why eSIM could be right for you. Most of us are familiar with the subscriber identity module or SIM cards. SIM cards, they are the tiny removable chips you can swap in and out of smartphones to get service. SIM stores the information your phone needs to connect to your carrier network so you can send texts, make calls, and more. While many of today's phones and devices still rely on physical SIM cards for network connectivity, newer devices are increasingly turning toward a newer technology called eSIM. eSIM is short for embedded, I thought electronic, but embedded SIM, and is a digital version of a SIM card. eSIM allows you to connect to your network without having to deal with a physical chip. Instead of storing all that necessary information on a SIM card, you can download that data to your device via the internet, activate your eSIM, and connect to your network in a completely virtual way. To learn more about how eSIM works and how to connect an eSIM compatible device with AT&T, head over to Get to Know eSIM and watch this helpful video so you're good to go when the time is right. Yeah, women is always right? Women are always right. What are the benefits of eSIM? You might be thinking, okay, so I don't have to swap a chip in and out of my phone to connect to my network. That's nice and all. Right? That's one for all, one and all, right? That's nice and all. But are there any other advantages to using eSIM? Actually, yes. eSIM offers several other benefits aside from saving a bit of manual work. eSIM simplifies the connectivity process, giving you more control over your digital experience. Unlike a SIM card, eSIM is embedded into your phone and can't be removed. This means that if your eSIM device is ever stolen, you can disable it remotely, adding an additional layer of security than you might get with a physical SIM. Adding an additional layer of security, adding an additional facade, additional measures of security. For many eSIM compatible devices, you don't have to order a SIM card or go into a store to get one. It's simple to download eSIM over Wi-Fi, then activate it so you can start using your device quickly and securely on AT&T's network. For some eSIM capable devices, you will need a Wi-Fi connection on your phone and an eSIM activation card with a QR code from AT&T. To download your eSIM, open your camera app, point the camera at the QR code, and follow the prompts. Right? Follow the prompts. Prompts. Some eSIM compatible devices can support more than one phone number, so you can set up both a work and personal profile on a single phone. If you are traveling internationally, you may be able to activate an eSIM for the country you are visiting. Note, we also offer AT&T International Day Pass, which is a great option for traveling abroad with your phone and devices, right? Day Pass, right? It is called Day Pass. Yeah, I'm using a saliva to turn the page over. Yeah, old-fashioned way, but quite convenient, and I think it's a habit, right? Which phones are eSIM compatible? As we mentioned earlier, many newer phones are eSIM compatible. though not all. If you are unsure whether your current phone or device supports eSIM, it's best to contact your device's manufacturer directly to confirm. How to get started with eSIM. Hopefully you found this article on commonly asked questions about eSIM to be helpful. And if you may be surprised to learn how easy it is to get started using eSIM. Whether you are interested in shopping new eSIM compatible smartphones and devices from AT&T or bringing your own device, BYOD, right? BYOD. Bringing your own device over from another network, you can visit AT&T's eSIM activation guide to begin your journey toward a more simplified all-digital connection. Is it worth it having phone insurance, right? So that was this article is a totally different one. So eSIM is basically a virtual way of activating your phone. Once you scan on QR code, you are just guided through the prompts so that you can activate the phone instantly. You can activate 2 telephone numbers, 2 profiles on a single phone, right? One for work and one for personal use. And also it means that you can have your own phone number, but while you are traveling abroad, you can also activate that country's phone number without putting in a SIM card in and out of the socket. So it's a virtual way, it's just automatic, it's a code activated. And also the advantage of using an eSIM is that when it is stolen, you can remotely deactivate the phone so that you can protect your personal information. So before I close this video, I would like to go over the several words that I just marked to memorize. One is smartphones. Smartphones doesn't have a space between them. It's just one single word, right? Smartphones, not smartphones, smartphones. And in completely virtual way, there's a clock, wall clock over there. I was looking at it. In a completely virtual way. And that's nice and all. And that's nice and all. And that's nice and all. Adding an additional layer of security. Adding an additional layer of security. Right? Follow the prompts. Follow the prompts. Follow the prompts. Right? It's a day pass. It's a day pass. Right. Well, that's it for eSIM card. I will read another article, right? There gotta be some there. I'm looking for stylus pen that I put in somewhere. Probably it's in the side pocket of my windbreaker, right? This black windbreaker was given by my company, so it's if you see that one, that means that they are a KT employee. Where is it? Where is my damn stylus pen? Here it is.